See, when the sun was going down, over the back of the fitting chaps when Thatcher bought more than a frown. Us union reps had stood up as much as we could to save jobs. We carried that red flag flying and fired off our socialist gobs. We'd stand there on the gallows to deliver the latest news about the annual pay rise and any forgotten dues. The blokes would stand round in a circle, moan and grumble at the latest offers. We could go on like this, they'd shout. Then we'd face the swearing from the scoffers.
I was on a long car journey to Northampton and had a hangover to die for, and I was driving. You see, women think that men can't multitask, but we can. We can be bored, hungover, right to go, and then drive through Northampton. I was a passenger for still overlearned. You may not think I know a lot about hangovers, I'm intimately connected with hangovers. Tonight, yes, my name's Ian Henry, and I'm an alcoholic. Sorry, wrong venue. What's poetry? What's poetry? Well, don't you know, lines of rhyme, royal and rondo, syllables that are cast in vain to chart life's loves, triumphs and pain, desert sands and sorrow-born snow. Poetry, the pulse, all forms glow, words into flowers that will grow. Finalists to keep you sane. What's poetry? Emotions, poetry will sow in heaven, so on earth below. Acrostic, haiku, line, poetic force in the refrain. What's poetry?
There can be complications, oh yes indeed, for unpreparedness will make you bleed. Consider the vampiric nationality you will pursue against an Italian or French vampire. God, it won't then. A little whiff of the stuff is catnip to them. Becoming a canapé just adds to the problem. Now the crucifix works well 9 times out of 10, but against a Jewish or an Arab vampire, think again. Even as a novice, it must make sense. Against a non-Christian, it's no defence. Also, a sharp mistake can be problematic too, as it seems only a hawthorn or oak wood will do. A simple mistake could be catastrophic, your weapon reduced to a harmless prick. With a vampiric French, Italian or non-Christian, my friend, you must simply purse your buttocks awaiting your end, or as I have occasionally simply done, drop everything, scream and then just run. There can be complications, oh yes indeed, for unpreparedness will make you bleed.
This one started, so I've got a poem in there called What's Waiting There For Me. There's mist between the rocks, and it makes it hard to see what's beneath the shores and what's waiting there for me. It's hard to tell between the water and the sea. One is full of rocky doors, and the other one is waiting there for me. The wind is moving water, causing mist between the rocks. Too hard to see the rocky floors, or what's waiting there for me.
Okay, shall I introduce you?
He don't freak me out.
Guitars, shoes.
Freak don't freak.
Best friend
You
blues.
don't freak me out.
Well, my baby, she said to me, it's either that guitar or me. I said, well, honey, you know where you are. Get the keys, girl, 'cause you got the car. Said, my man, you better listen up. Shut your mouth and give it up, 'cause I'm staying here and it's you that's leaving. You don't give me love, that's what I call cheating. Got the best friend blues, got the best friend blues. Got it from the rooftop, making on the spread the news. Got the best friend blues.
Last year we had another cat named Ollie, and unfortunately he passed away. He had an heart condition. And we didn't know that he had an heart condition until about a month before he passed away and whatnot. But anyway, it's a long story, I'm not going to get into it. But he was one of those animals that just made everything beautiful. He could be sitting next to something that got one day and you wouldn't think he's, you know, got any beauty to it, but when he sat next to it, it shone. It's beautiful. Well, anyway, I wrote a poem for him. It's called Ollie's Garden. The garden was a shining place, but there were no tulips or daisies. Instead, a broken fence and barbed wire and a desperately seeking shed. Though the garden sparkled, every day the rain would bounce off the ground. The snow would rest on the empty flower bed, and yet it was a place where rainbows started. A place where butterflies would dare to flutter, where blackbirds would fly past, where next door's cat would boldly tread. It was Ollie that made it that way. But a new patio, an extra grass seed, a few flowers and the odd feature. The sparkle may well have gone, but his presence, his spirit, is still here.
Six sided this sparkle, carrying it with a steady go. I know, time I went back home. I'm weary of my wandering ways, keep thinking of my younger days, wishing never set my mind to roam. Ooh, my little lady, going home to see my real fine lady. Ooh, my little lady, going home to see my real fine lady. Next time I settle down, heading back to my hometown, see the lady that I love so dear. Give my lady open arms, her embrace so soft and warm. Think I can long those wasted years, those wasted years. My little lady, going home to see my real fine lady.
No rest for the wicked. From the moment I get up to the moment I get to bed, I won't get any rest until I'm blooming dead. I was a wicked little so-and-so from the age of 10, causing havoc for everyone I know. You should have seen me then. Well, you probably wouldn't have wanted to. I was a wicked little swine, claiming everything I came across and screaming till it's mine. There's no rest for the wicked, no tea break for the worst, but they brought it on themselves. You'd think they are cursed. But cursed they are not, just an old boy's tale, you say. But there's no rest for the wicked, not if you were me.
This is me, out of my mind, and it's all down to you, keeping me up another rainy night, keeping my rest somewhere down the line, but I wouldn't have it any other way. There are times candles flame burns brighter than before. Doing something else is nothing but the same. There's sleep is nothing new to me, but I wouldn't have it any other way. 'Cause I'm already thinking of the times we had. They will sting us sore, but the pain will never wane. Bleeds and smoke, bleeds and smoke, bleeds and smoke. Give me your broad back, bent over from the weight on coal, and I would soak an head and rag, bleeds and smoke, to quieten fiery skinners on the squabbier land. Bleeds and smoke, bleeds and smoke, bleeds and smoke. This is a love no need to touch, just like bleeds and smoke. Give me your kind face, pitted with coal and dust, and I will kiss it gentle, bleeds and smoke. And the lines upon your forehead, they all will ever wine. Bleeds and smoke, bleeds and smoke, bleeds and smoke. She said, I told her you'd cork off a chicken if your mother's a duck. Which, if you think about it philosophically, really nails it, because all they were saying was, well, this wench thinks there's something better than there is, and obey. So I wanted to try and centre it in terms of my life, really. And when we moved from Portway Road and we moved on the Cape Moor, there was a family called the Carters. I hope nobody's related to the Carters. But Mrs. Carter was, I mean, all of the women worked in the factories and they worked on the lathes or something. Mrs. Carter day work, really, and then dressed herself up in all this fancy gear, while the kids walked around with their arses out of trousers. But I wouldn't let the kids play with us because I thought they were better than us. And so I sort of modelled it on her, really, and it's called a cork off the chicken if your mother's a duck. You'll cork off for the chicken if your mother is a duck. Don't try and be somebody that you buy. Now you cork off for the chicken if your mother is a duck. Your lace curtains will hide the orange crates. Now Maisie thought her better than the rest, hanging baskets over Ginnell door. Had posh frocks on the slate behind me rent. We know the red log book and know the school. The knacker pants we called the Lady Moog. By God him we all knew the spite. The kids were allowed out with wheat to scrum, but we'll nail a side on top of Ginnell Gate. that says you're cocoa for chicken if your mother is a duck. Don't try and be somebody that you buy. Oh, you're cocoa for chicken if your mother is a duck. Les kittens will hide them orange cry. Man and the Animal Kingdom, and it's just all foxes. Fox come a knocking at my door one day. He said, say, can you help me, I'm afraid, 'cause money's chasing me, killing my race and me, and I don't want an early grave. Oh, money's chasing me, he's a killing my race and me, please help me, say, 'cause I'm afraid. A whale writ me a letter now one day. He said, help me, say, 'cause I'm afraid. The whalers are after us, I can say no fuss, and I don't want an early grave. Oh, the whalers are after us, I can say no fuss, please help me, say, 'cause I'm afraid. Now what is wrong with mankind, killing all the time? As surely life live life today, we are killing all that we find. As surely I live life today, we are killing all animal kind.
It's called I Monster, based on Frankenstein. I saw in the dark rippling waters my reflection and dropped the raggedy doll, shocked by my imperfection. Lost in my anguish, I held the girl so very, very tight. I tried to protect her innocence from that hideous sight. I held her close, so close, I felt my heart would burst. She went limp, so limp. I knew I, monster, was cursed. For monster or innocent, we must follow the fate's call. Thus bidden by their whims, they make victims of us all.
She sails the seas, she's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not as deep as the love I'm in. I know not if I sink or swim. Oh, love is handsome, love is fine, love is a jewel when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like morning dew. See the stone set in your eyes, see the thorn twist by your side, and I wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate, a bed of nails he makes me wait, and I wait without you, with or without you, with or without you. Through the storm we reach the shore, give it all, but I want more, and I'm waiting for you, with or without you, with or without you. I can't live with or without you. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give.
This morning I awoke to the sound of my heart breaking. Cannot believe all this sadness that I was creating. Because I loved you, that much is true. Because I loved you, I turned my back, could have done without you caring. And people say to me, where did you get the inspiration for the song? Does your wife fall asleep and call other men's names? I said, I wouldn't know, because I'm always asleep. So if she does, I really honestly know. What I do know, she says she likes me when I sing this song. She don't like me any other time, but she likes me when I sing this song. She says I have a warble in my voice. So I don't know about that. But I used to work with a guy, the inspiration, tell you where he came from. And when his wife fell asleep, she used to mention lemons in the sleep. He used to worry him a lot. We used to find it quite amusing at work, but he used to worry him. And I think that's where the inspiration came from. It's called Wednesbury.
Talk, I listen. When you cry, I'll write.
make them into mysteries and things. But it is by this, it's called County Fair.
And you see the letterbox move. A stick is trying to find its way to take the key out of its groove. You know that someone's breaking in and panic rips right through. You pick a knife up out the drawer, you know just what to do. The thieves have already got the keys, you got there a little too late. Whatever happens on this night, it all boils down to fate. With knife in hand, the lights are off, you stand behind the door, knowing the thieves will make their way onto your living room floor. The door creaks open just a bit, a hand and torch breaks through. The knife is raised above your head, the thief ain't got a clue. Your heart is thumping in your chest, your vision is slightly blurred, your body is shaking uncontrolled, the thieves don't say a word. In blind fury your knife comes down, you scream until you're hoarse. The hand and torch drops to the floor and you realise the scream's not yours. But blood spurts out like a water source out of a frozen pipe. You realise in a moment the thief could lose his life. You have to call an ambulance and the police are on their way. You know the thief will not get done, it'll be you they'll lock away. You don't know how to stem the blood, too much of it's been lost. But you'll be done for murder for sure, it's self-defence at all cost.